Hello and good morning. I'm a little bit late this morning because I was making a drink, and also for another reason I've persuaded Craig last minute to come on and just play us a little Christmas tune because we're doing Christmas today. Yes, I can't get the camera quite right, so there he is. So it's not a paper crafts and piano, but it's going to do us a little Christmas tune to get us in the spirit. So let me turn my camera around and pop it in here. Oh, not got my volume on, so I hope that was all right. Let's get sorted out. So yeah, I just said to Craig like literally 5 minutes ago, oh, could you play us a little Christmas tune? Because it's our Christmas one this morning. So good morning, ladies, and welcome to round 5. This is the 21st week that we've been going. Can you believe it? And yep, it's really wet and miserable. So hello Fiona, hello Maria, hello Diane, hello Lucy, hello Jill, hello Fiona, I've already said Lorraine, and hello Angela. So I've had to give him the nod. I forgot to give him the nod, so thank you, Craig. So it's Christmas. So we've got our real red ink pad included this time. Morning, Vanessa. And tag buffet stamp set. And the papers that you need this morning, I better show you the card, hadn't I? Is this card that we're doing. And Evan packed all out your kits for you. He's been very thoroughly packing the kits, so I hope they were all okay for you. He's done a sterling job because we've had a lot to pack this time. So you did get your 6 big sheets of paper. I know we are doing Christmas stuff in August, can you believe it? So the ones we're going to use today are this. Yeah, but you're going to be all so organised. It's going to be amazing. We're going to use this red polka dot one. We're going to use the one with the big houses. This is going to feature every week, this one. Okay? And I've already been using it. And then we're going to use the one with the small houses. Okay? I don't think Craig can believe he's playing Christmas tunes in August, actually. So, yeah. He was like, really? So, the first thing we're going to do... Now, I'm going to do 2 today, and I'll show you why at the end. So, we're going to cut the card. Not the card, the paper. And we'll put these on. We're going to cut them. We're going to cut it at 9. So you're cutting a long strip at 9. Then you've got all that piece left to save. And then same with the spotty. Cut it at 9. Okay, now these are going to sort of join together, and the ribbon sort of covers the join. So this length that the papers as a whole need to be is 13.3. So it's really hard to have 9 centimetres, yeah, 9 inches would be off the table, yeah. No, I did think about Christmas jumpers, but I thought that'd just be a little bit too much. So yeah, so what I would advise is 6.5 by 6.5 would be 13. So do one at 6.5 and do the other at 6.8. I'm just going to work that out for you. 6.5 for the housey one. I'm doing 2 and I'll show you why in a minute. And then 6.8, but just let me just check this is right. I love this music. Does anyone know what this is? Right, that fits fine. So let me just type some comments up. Bless him, I only asked him to do one song. So houses. Thank you, love. That was amazing. Thank you. And he asked for one song. Overachieving. Thank you.
What's next week? Easter?
No Easter next week, no. Okay, so yeah, I've put you the measurements on there. And I'm just going to glue. So just make sure you've got like an equal border. Your card should be cut just nicely for you. And then that will sit up there next to that. And then your paper should look like that. So while you catch up, I never even got the card kit out, did I, and show you the card kit. How fun, Christmas music. I know. We've got it all going on, Gian. Thanks for leaving comments on Craig's music YouTube as well. Oh, and I need to ask, whereabouts are you from? Because he said, where's this lady from again? And I couldn't remember. So apologies. So yeah, that piece of music near the end was from Home Alone. The number 2, the Lost in New York one, which is fab. So okay, so I'm making 2. Hi Geraldine. Yep, you're just sorting your craft room. I'm going to show you why I'm doing that in a minute. So I'm going to just have a little drink, and obviously that's going to sit on there like that. Now these cards today, I know the Christmas, so it's going to be very, very different to what we've done before. But this round is like the complete opposite to the last round that we did with the inking and the sponging and the techniques and the textures. This is like the other, even if it wasn't Christmas, it's like the other end of the scale. This is more fresh, funky, clean and simple lines, a lot of cutting out of the papers. So not as much focusing on the technique. Shout out to Evan if you do watch for for packing all these kits for me. So when you've got this, don't stick it down because we need to tie our ribbon round. So I've got mine on the reel here. You should have a piece in your kit. We're all quiet this morning. Are we busy? I know I'll give you a few measurements there. I'm doing mine upside down, and I want my bow, if it's upside down, to be at the right hand side. I think that's too long. Now this ribbon, it is quite tricky to tie a bow because it's thin, yeah? So what I'm going to try first is to tie it maybe in a knot first. Or I'll just see how I go with this one. Because if I think it's tricky, then it is tricky, isn't it? Because I do like my bows. There is a cheat you can do anyway if it's not, which I'll show you. In fact, let's do the cheat. So, if you've not got this very flat, okay, so let's just sort this bow out here. Right, if you couldn't pull it tight enough like me, and this is popping up, this is going to stick over it anyway. So what you can do is you can pull it tight, and you could do some tape on the back in Oregon, all right, home of the Shakespeare Festival. Okay, so what I would do is I'm just going to grab a little bit of tape. If you've got some tape, this is just a way of getting around it. So just pull it tight from one side and pop that down, yeah. So, and then pull it tight from the other side, like that. And then you can snip that bit if you want, because then it's not going to pop up. but it's covered. You've got it covered, yeah. So we've done a little fixer way of cheating it, yeah. Let's use my ribbon scissors. Okay. Right, so I'm ready with that, but I'm going to do another one, aren't I? So while you catch up, I'm going to do two. Maybe I should do this every week and then I'll have all my Christmas cards done. The screen looks a bit fuzzy today. Doesn't look as clear on the... Maybe it's my laptop. It does look clear on my phone, so I don't know if it's my internet. Now I've got the Home Alone tune in my head, which is good because I had the Mariah Carey one in earlier. I'm going to try and do it like a different way. Oh. How are we doing? Are we managing? Are we winning? So I've got that one now for my second card. You're like, why are you making two? Heck. There is a method in my madness. Bow's good, yeah, I know. There's no bow next week, girls. Okay, so I've now got two, but I'm only obviously, you're making one. So, after we've done that, you could stick that down. So should we do that? Should we stick that down? Then we know it's done. The colours that I'm using today, in case anyone wants to know, for future purchases. The Card Bases Pool Party. Have to say that very carefully and make sure I say the L on the end of the word pool, because that could be quite a different colour. So that can go on there. And then where's my other one? It's fine, your screen's fine. It must be my Wi-Fi on my laptop. Nice little treat for us with the piano there today. No, I did think about the Christmas jumper and then I thought, nah, it's really dark here today. I've got the big light on to do this today. Okay, so, right, now, when you've got that card ready, you could do with a mat with this stamp set because it's photopolymer. So you know the foam mat. So you could do with stamping on a mat. So we are going to stamp "'Tis the Season" in Real Red. Now this ink pad is renowned for being really juicy, and you're going to probably look like you've committed some sort of crime with the red all over your hands after this session. Ink up very carefully the "'Tis the Season", and we're going to stamp it near the bottom. Now it does just fit on the width of this, and the curly part of the letters do go over the stitched. Okay. So there we go. You see, look, mine's really juicy. It will dry a bit lighter. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that big piece of paper. Now, with a lot of houses in this, with a lot going on, so I have used on my original card this blue pool party one up here. So I'm going to stick to my original one, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut around it scruffily, and I'm also going to take the large and the small tree near it. Yeah. And do those too. So I'm going to move the paper out of the way. So I always do that when I'm cutting out. I sort of cut round it messy first, out of the paper. Oh, Nicola, it's your first coffee and card. I was just thinking about you. That's spooky that you popped up, because I was wondering if you'd be managing it with your lovely baby. Don't forget to pop pictures on after. And if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. I've only got 3. No, it does just help with things. So I'm leaving a tiny little line of white around the image. Just is good for the eye. Tiny little slither of white. And then I'm going to cut the big tree and the little tree. Yeah, I know. This ribbon, it is tricky for bows. It's not easy. It's great for gift tags, this ribbon. It's perfect for stringing through like tags. So again with this tree, I do a little line. Now with this round of coffee and card, you are going to have a lot of paper left to carry on and do lots of other designs. And actually this, I'm going to show you at the end, this stamp set that we got with it is perfect for, well, it matches a gift tag kit, which I could do that actually on Paper Crafts and Piano on Thursday night. Maybe it's a bit soon for gift tags. Okay, so I'm actually going to glue this on here. Just up to the dotted line. And then I'm going to glue my big tree down first. And my little one is going to overlap it. They are quite easy to cut out, these. You're all quiet now because you're cutting. I can tell. So that's just going to, oh, it's stuck to my thumb, finger even. It's just going to stick overlap the, now you know we've got a bit of artistic license here that this tree, I suppose some trees are bigger than houses anyway, so there we go. It is only a small house, that actually. It's not got another floor. In fact, what you can do with this, and I'll show you on the stamps, the house is designed, the papers are designed so that this, the one that we've just cut out, yeah, if you imagine, you can cut it and mount it up over the front of that one and over the front of that one, and it looks more like it's a porch on the front of a house. I'll have to do a card showing you that, so they can layer up. So it can be a standalone house, but it can also be like, look, I've got red on my hands. It can be like, and I've smudged that as well. It can be like a porch. So this, oh, I've got a mucky mark there. Just see if I can get that off, yeah. That is going to stick flat, and you should just have a little border of Pool Party. You're all really quiet today. Fa la la la. It is crafty weather today, isn't it? I'm like, I said, I'm not going anywhere today. I said, batten down the hatches. We're staying in, although it's not raining anymore. I think it could be miserly, a bit miserly. Right. We're nearly done. So this will then sit over your ribbon, and I'm going to use foam pads or dimensionals. And what I'm going to do is leave like a channel for the ribbon, like I normally do. So I'm going to do 4 like that, and then do 1 a bit lower, another 1 a bit lower, and then I've got a channel there for the ribbon to go through. You've messed up your stamping, as pad was so juicy. You're doing it again and cut it. Yeah, fair enough. I know the stamp, maybe have a practice. Maria, can you believe I normally have a practice, don't I, on my sheet of paper? So yeah, really light taps on your ink pad, girls. Just don't press hard at all, just light taps. And that is going to stick there, like so. Just measure your white card out, Lucy. It's probably in inches. It's 2 inches by 3 1/8. You practiced, Maria. You practiced. I didn't today. So that's the card that you're doing. And then what I thought would be fun, because I didn't include it in this round, because it didn't have any sentiments in, but the ladies who do my retreat day are going to get this. But I've also made a card with the stamp set, the Coming Home stamp set, and this is the one where Stampin' Up donate £2.50 to charity. So I've pre-coloured this, and I've made myself a topper, and it's a bit of a bigger house. It's the next size house up, so it's a little bit bigger. But there's my topper, and I've coloured a tree as well. And I thought it'd be nice to do another one with the stamped image and a stamped and coloured one. And I've got 2 Christmas cards from today. Must have snipped them without knowing. I'm trying to use the edges of my foam pads up. I've got the Home Alone tune in my head. So Fiona, you can do this one, because you'll be getting it. But we won't be making it on the retreat, because that'd be a cheat from me, because we've already done it. Are you crafting today, Fiona? Yeah. Or are you watching and catching up later? Right, so I'm going to pop this over there. It's a little bit busy, this one with the houses, but... So there we go. I've got 2 different ones. One I made earlier, and the one that you're doing today. So... let me see what time it is. Oh, I've managed to make 2 cards nearly in half an hour, 25 minutes. You got organised today. Oh, good. So there are my cards. Oh, thanks, Ali. And I hope you've enjoyed making them. I don't know what else I've got to tell you. Did they say that I've got... Oh, yeah, I was going to show you the tag kit, wasn't I? So, I don't know where I put it. This is what happens. I put stuff in places and I don't know where I've put it. Just bear with. Today's job is to tidy up the desk. So this is I've not actually opened it. This is the tag kit that goes with the stamp set that you've got. And it comes in a lovely box. It's on page 5, so it's this kit here, okay, and look at the box. I mean, the box is lovely to keep, beautiful to keep. Do you like the way I've coloured the house? Thank you, Gianna. Look at that box. That is a lovely box to give a present in, actually. Really, really nice. So I've not opened it, but you get fact, I think I will keep it for a papercraft and piano night. Maybe not yet, but you get stuff to make. I should read it, shouldn't I? 30 tags, £28. I mean, unless you're sending 30 presents, then you've probably got plenty of tags for the year after. And you can get away with, the great thing about this is, for those of you who have taken part, oh, the rain's coming down again now, in this coffee and card, and who did do you remember the Forever Fern one with the shaded spruce ink? Those are the two inks that coordinate, and also garden green, but you could get away with real red and shaded spruce. So you've got the ink pad, you've got the stamp set, all you need is the project kit. So yeah, I will do this on a papercrafts and piano. That's a lovely little kit for people. So I put the cards back. I hope you've enjoyed watching today, and I really need to work on the next round of coffee and card, and I really wanted to ask you for your feedback, because I'm wondering, this one, let me just count, heck, it would be starting at the end of September, early October. Now, I really would appreciate if you'd message me, email me in the next day or so, because you're the people who keep purchasing and paying for the class from me. If I could just ask, you know, the people who are taking part to get in touch. Obviously anyone can watch, and that's fine, that will always be fine. I'd really like to know if you want the next one to be another Christmas or something else, and then do a Christmas the one after, because I have got something in mind for another Christmas one, but I'm wondering if it'd be easier to break it up or better to break it up a little bit, and if anybody's got any suggestions. So I'd love your feedback, because that's really important to me, and I care about what you think and what you're wanting to do. So I will have a look at it. So yes, I shall see you all next Tuesday. Please send me through pictures of what you've made, and as I say, your feedback for the next round. Okie doke, thank you for watching. Bye.